Hello, this is Global Family in Fukushima. In this video, we visited the supermarket in Australia. I know it sounds a bit really, but I think Australian supermarkets and Japanese supermarkets are quite different and quite interesting. So I wanted to show you a bit about Australian supermarkets and also show you some good souvenir options that you can get at any Australian supermarket. I know in Japan it's typical to get your souvenirs and so on from the airport, but you can definitely find some really good things for a bit cheaper in the supermarket. So I hope you enjoyed that. Hey Grummy.
Hello.
What are you doing?
We're going to go and do some shopping.
Hooray! We're at Woolies. I think I need a trolley. It would be really cool if I could attach it.
Yeah, of course.
Really, what now? Look at this fresh fruit and vegetable section. It's insane. And all the fruit is by the kilogram. Fruit and veg. Lettuce. Look, they look like nice lettuces. Do you want me to go and get it? Just get back to the car and be like, did I get everything? We do our shopping list on our phones. We have a shared list on the reminders. And we can grab it on that. Did you want a bag of oranges or singular? There's bags of oranges here.
I'll get one. 3 kilos.
That's a lot of oranges.
Grab me an avocado.
What? Avocado? They're all green as avocado.
They're expensive.
How much are they? $15
a kilo.
I don't know what that means.
What do you want to have? Okay.
Meat section. Choose what you want. Prawns.
I just have half a kilo of these ones, please.
These ones. Seafood. Smoked salmon. Delicatessen.
Mini treaties.
What else are these?
So you've got prawns, salad, granary.
You got enough milk? Is there enough milk? You always never have enough milk. Apparently.
We never have enough milk.
Turkey mince. Turkey mince. I don't even know if that's a thing in Japan. Probably not. Seafood section. So you are buying things that are cold and eating on fruit.
Simon's decided he wants middle bacon, not shortcut anymore.
Okay.
I see.
I forget what that means. In Japan, we don't have the non-fat bit. It's all the streaky stuff. Can I put something in the fridge? Because these are amazing. I want to eat them. No. Cheese board. Olives. Nope. Nope. Be good. Be good. You can grab it.
Did anything quick?
No, I'm alright. I'm alright. I just want to walk down an aisle that makes more switch. That's my BCG. Macarons. Ah, yeah.
Those things that give you like.
So many snacks. So one good idea for some omiyage is spreads, and honey is a really good one because it's so difficult to get good honey in Japan, and Australian honey is quite famous. So it's definitely something I recommend. You can get Australian Manuka honey or even just Woolies brand Australian honey. Another thing I would recommend is Tim Tams, but not the normal ones. Deluxe, raspberry, triple chocolate, salted caramel brownie, chocolate mint. These are the types that are more difficult to get in Japan. Here we've got Murray River salted caramel. So I would definitely recommend these. Also, one of my favorite things is mint slice. If you like mint, pop mint, then I definitely recommend those. The people I hang out with and get omiyage for really like tea. And Twinings, which is a very popular tea brand, has Australian afternoon tea. They have it in the big packets there, and they also have it in smaller packets. See? So there's a little packet of 10 for $3. So those are really great value for giving away, and they're a really great size. I think these are perfect for omiyage. Also, T2 is a very popular brand of tea in Australia. They have their own stores, but now you can get some of their teas in the supermarket, Woolworths. So definitely wouldn't necessarily have to go anywhere special to get decent omiyage from Australia. There's also other different brands of tea and so on that I also recommend, but the Australian afternoon has Australia on it, so very handy with that one. Another things that are very quintessentially Australian is anything by Arnott's. Arnott's is an Australian biscuit brand. Shapes are something, for example, that I grew up with when I was little. So are tiny teddies. So particularly if you're going to give something away to someone who's never been to Australia, these could be a good option. Got even mini Scotch fingers, which are a fairly standard biscuit that we like to have with tea. So I definitely recommend those as well. Another one is Sayos, if you can stop them from getting broken on the aeroplane. They're very traditional snack. Bundaberg ginger beer. If you like ginger ale, you will like ginger beer, but it's got a bit more bite. There's a lot of ginger in ginger beer. It's not alcoholic, so I definitely recommend it. I found some tins actually in a different supermarket, so I'll be taking those home to enjoy in Japan, as taking glass back is a little bit scary. For any Aussies, you know, you should get the musk sticks. You can't get them anywhere else. Even British people think they're weird. Here's another good example for omiyage. Is Caramello Koala. Caramello Koala is dairy milk made in Australia. Koala-shaped chocolate, so there's a lot going for them as a omiyage. We have these handy little packs with small ones inside, so I might grab some of those. Favorites are another great one. I use these to take to work, but also they're all individually wrapped, so you can take them out of the box and split them up to give to people. It's very handy, so I'm going to grab some of those as well. If your friends prefer less sweet but more savoury, then I would recommend something around here. Cheezels, kind of like umaibo, but twisties and burger rings I haven't found in Japan, so I'll be taking some of those back for my friends because they're quite like those. And I quite like burger rings as well, which are a bit difficult to explain really. I just found these in the supermarket. They're little heat bags. You put them in the microwave, warm them up, and they keep your bed warm or you can cuddle them. So I'm going to get these for the girls. This is not really good for taking overseas, but I love flavoured milk, and it's something that Japan doesn't do except for coffee flavoured milk. Because you can get every flavour here. Cherry on chalk, caramel slice, violet crumble, which is honeycomb, delicious, vanilla malt, so many different things. In Australia, we can get all sorts of things in the supermarket, including pain relief medicine, cold medicine. You wouldn't really expect to be able to buy this, but you can get these in the supermarket, which is really handy. So if you just feel a little bit like you have a headache, you don't have to go to the drugstore, you can just go to the supermarket, which is handy because supermarkets are open late. Bread section, look, so many different types of bread.
So is this half of what you're limited to in your local place in Japan?
There are not this many options, don't be ridiculous. There are options for things like rice, not for like cereal, because you know in Japan, cereal is a snack food. It is not a breakfast food.
For like wheat bix or like sweet cereals?
They don't have not sweet cereals.
Okay. I just write on the card.
That's the same. So bring your own bag. Same. He's having a whinge.
I'll try again.
Oh yeah, the thingy weighs it as you pay by the kilogram. That's by the kilogram, isn't it?
Yeah. Broccoli.
Broccoli by the kilogram. We pay per one for everything.
50, it's not bad.
It's not bad. It's getting better though. The camera takes a photo of it, and each time it recognises like a colour and a bit of a shape. By the time you get to the weighing, the menu of choosing it, it's like, oh, it thinks broccoli.
That's
really,
cool.
yeah.
Because we only do once by one. Pretty much everything has a barcode on it, even fruit.
So it's like one
apple.
bunch of bananas or one, like singles.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
one
not like
apple.
a bag of apples?
You might have a bag of apples, or you might buy one single apple.
Okay.
But it'll cost you a lot of money because fruit is expensive.
What's approved? What's premium fruit and what's cheap fruit in Japan?
So there's not a lot of difference. Like premium fruit is like you're going to pay $10 an apple because it's their best apple.
Oh, yeah.
And those are like the apples you might give to someone who's in like hospital or something.
Yeah.
And then you have your normal apples, which usually end up being like $1 an apple, if you're lucky. It might be more than that. Another place I recommend for omiyage is the dollar store. I'm in a place called Smart Dollar at the moment. It's not like Daiso where everything's the same price. Prices are different depending on what it is. But as you can see, even this one, which is not in the middle of Sydney, has a lot of Australian stuff. So it makes good gifts for people. So I do recommend it. So as you can see, there's quite a lot of different things sold in Australian supermarkets, including your Kogen Kensa, medical rat tests, which I thought was really interesting because they can be kind of difficult to get here. There's also a lot of different options for souvenirs for when you visit Australia and when you come back. So I definitely recommend looking for your souvenirs in the local supermarket. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.